Suburban water heater. The anode rod is fine, but you see the amount of chunks that are still coming out of the water here. We're going to give it a general cleaning. This is something you ought to do every year, at least annually, especially down here in Florida. And this is coming off of filtered water, so yeah, and it's still got a lot of lime crud bubbling out. You'll see more in a minute here when I put the pressure into it. Here, let's see if we can keep the camera rolling. All right, got your nifty little wand here, and you just come in here. Now you can see the chunks. You can kind of see them. What we're looking at here is a Suburban water heater, and one of the common problems I've had is I've had to replace some people's units because they didn't get this lime crud, welcome to Florida, out of the bottom of the tank that builds up. And you can see part of it down in the pipe there. That's not stones, that's a lime crud out of this water heater. And the anode rod's over there, and you'll see the anode rod is still good. Not going to replace it. Over there. And if you come in here and you look, you'll see along the edges. And even though I've been doing this in this tank for a while, you can see the lime and the crud still coming out of the water heater. That's why I decided to do it. Because it's been a while, I was out here trying to take care of things. These anode rods are good down to like 50% is when you change them, so I'm just taking off some of the lime chunks before I put it back in. Yes, I could change it. But I'm not on this one. I'm just cleaning it up. And everything is sterile. Everything has been inside the water tank. It's just I'm choosing to get some of the chunks off of the anode rod. Then I'm going to reach down here and pull out my plumbing tape. And then since it turns in this way, that's the direction I wrap the tape on. So that you're not unscrewing the tape when you put it back in place. Then carefully screw it back in and gently snug it down. And make sure you don't have any leaks. I'm going to reach my ratchet down here.
Is there a special size thing?
Well, this 1 1/16 socket that fits these nuts for the Suburban anode rods. Do not over crank it. so it's just snug and firm. And then turn on the water and see what you get. So I'll be right back. Okay. Before you ever do this, make sure the water heater's turned off electrically and propane wise. And then refill the water heater. Like right now I'm letting the air out the top of it. So you want to refill the water heater. And once water starts coming out the top, then I know I've got water well above the elements. So at that point you can turn on the electronics of it.
I'm trying to see what thing you're talking about.
This is the pressure relief valve. I open that. You can hear the air hissing out. So then once you've got water up the system, you know that because you get water out the pressure relief valve. At that point, let it snap closed, and you're going to want to make sure it's not going to keep on dripping. And you want to make sure you don't have any drips coming out of here from having snugged that in. Do not over tighten. You want to be able to get them apart again. And then check it every 6, 8, 12 months.